Right. Right.
Tim Black.
Right, we gotta come in right.
Tim Black.
Yeah.
Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black.
Yes, yes, yes. What up, people? How you doing? Welcome to Tim Black at Night. Obviously, it's nighttime. Obviously, I am Tim Black. Welcome to the party, y'all. I need to go over real quick, make sure my YouTube people are here. Welcome, my Meerkat family. Give it up for the Meerkatters. Meerkat people. Meerkat in the house. Also, let's give it up for all my Blog Talk Radio people. Not to be outdone, not to play favorites, but yesterday, my number of Meerkat viewers was the highest it's ever been at 259, I think it was, or was it 270? It was high. It was over. It was the most Meerkat viewers I've ever had. So thank you guys so much for doing that, for being here, being present. Let me go over YouTube and look at my Tim Black's Wolf Pack. And let me make sure that they're able to see this. All right? Jump over there real quick. Make sure the stream is available. Yes, they are. They're on deck. Shout out, shout out, shout out to the Tim Black Wolf Pack. What up, people? What up, people? What up, family? You know I love y'all. Come on, y'all like my family. Come on. I got my usual suspects in the house. I'm sure I'm about to count them out and shout them out because that's what I do. I give much love to the people that support me because without them, this show is nada. It's a combination. We're a tag team. Sonny and Cher. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got to do it. All right. Now let me throw the phone number up here for anybody on Blog Talk Radio. If you're getting this on Stitcher after the fact, if you are getting this on iTunes after the fact, if you're on Meerkat, you want to call up and join in the conversation. The number is 323-870-4064. And that's what it is. All right. All right. Yeah, we live, baby. We live. Austin Haynes in the house. What's up, Austin Haynes? Welcome to the party. My man, Rob. Rob, what up, Rob? How you doing, my brother? Good to have you back. The Dog Boat Show. Dog Boat in the house. He made some good calls just the other day. What up, dog? And the always eloquent, always informed, intelligent, and beautiful Joy Green in the house. What up, Joy? What up, Chris? Always keeping it real and keeping me on point is my friend Chris Powers. Edward Bender. What's up, man? What's up? How you doing? And Big Mugger. Big Mugger. Big Mugger. I don't think I've seen Big Mugger before. I think he's new. So what up, Big Mug? All right. Now that we got most of the names out the way, most people have been introduced, let me tell you what tonight's topic will be and why, briefly. Okay. Tonight's topic is slut shaming. Oh, you know what that is, right? I had to look it up. I wanted a real definition. Let's have the working terminology for slut shaming so that we all know what we're talking about, all right? In human sexuality, slut shaming is a form of social stigma applied to people who are perceived to violate traditional expectations for sexual behaviors. Commonly applied to a woman or to women and girls, some examples of circumstances where women are slut shamed include, just in case it's in the way, violating acceptable dress codes by dressing in perceived sexually provocative ways. Oh, shit. Oh. Requesting access to birth control. See, most of you didn't think of it that way. I know I didn't. All right. Having premarital, casual, or promiscuous sex. Or being raped or otherwise sexually assaulted, which is known as victim blaming. Hold on. When is getting raped considered a form of sex, of slut shaming? Hey, look, man, I got real doubts about this damn Wikipedia. That's where I got this from, Wikipedia. Should I burn this, guys? Is that what I need to do? Look, now, I'm with them on human sexuality. Slut shaming is a form of social stigma. I get that. You stigmatize the people. You put them in a group. You say this group, these people don't adhere to certain rules, certain ideals that we kind of decided kind of like arbitrarily is the go-to way to be. I get that part, right? You guys get that part? But to say that that would include requesting access to birth control? Come on, man. I got to get that a boo, man. That gets a boo for me, man. And having premarital sex. That's a form of slut shaming? Casual or promiscuous sex. Well, now that I can see, at least that's the definition I had in mind. I'm not saying I agree with it, guys. I'm saying I understand it. That part I get. Promiscuous sex, okay. Promiscuous, okay. At least I can understand where they're coming from. But being raped or sexually assaulted, my man told me to use my man told me I should have used this yesterday. Look, man, ladies, before we really get into it, let me just say this for the record. For the record, ladies and guys too, maybe guys more importantly, right? If you come up to me talking about this woman got raped and now we're going to commence to slut shame her for it, well, I would say to you,
motherfucker, get out my face! Motherfucker, get out my face!
motherfucker, get out my face! Motherfucker, that's my Richard Pryor ad-lib track. And Chris Power said I should have used it last night, but I forgot, man. I got wrapped up, bruh. But yeah, man, if you up here now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not white knighting it. I'm just saying, if we're going to say that a woman who's raped, that's a form of, I don't know. They're saying a form of victim blaming, okay? Okay, so anyway, let's back up a little bit, man. Because they really got me twisted, man. I thought I understood the concept till I read that shit. That has me concerned. What encouraged me to do this story was I did a video earlier today. Before my workouts, I do a little quick video, a little something. I comment on something that's trending or something funny, or I just make a joke in general. I talked about Amber Rose and the whole slut walk, right? The slut walk, and I talked about slut shaming, like briefly. And, you know, it was kind of tongue-in-cheek. You know, I joke, but it was based in reality, based in truth. And I said, you know what? This is a good story to do. This is not just something you're picking in the news, but something that I think everybody can relate to on a certain level, right? So that's where we are, okay? I pulled up an article from the Huffington Post, and they used, as an example, for anybody who doesn't get it, they used Monica Lewinsky, okay? Monica Lewinsky. And I don't want to just jump out the room on you off the break and you know what I'm saying? I don't want to lead anybody. But is Monica Lewinsky a good target or a good example of a woman who was slut-shamed for doing something for a sexual act? Seriously. I mean, I remember, if you go back in time, I remember certain things about that story that I could say, okay, you know what? I don't really agree with some of the rhetoric around slut shaming, but I remember Monica Lewinsky really caught hell. She caught hell, guys. You know what I'm saying? She caught some hell behind the whole Bill Clinton blowjob thing and the dress thing. And to this day, do you even realize that was 20 years ago? Was it 20? Was it more than 20? Let me think. Wasn't it 98? Because he had to still be in office, right? Because we had Obama, Bush, Clinton, right? 08, 02, 96. I don't know, shit. You guys let me know. 96, 90, I don't remember when Monica's thing went down. Maybe this article, I have it in there. But they have her as one of the people. It says Monica Lewinsky has been talking about it. The actress Ashley Judd talked about it, has railed against it. The TV show Scandal, Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce, and MTV's True Life have addressed it. Little Leaguer pitcher Monet Davis refused to be intimidated by it. Slut shaming. No doubt you heard the word, but you may be confused about its meaning. You may also be wondering why it has proliferated. So, they're going to go ahead and describe it here. Let's see what the Huffington Post, yes, it's a very liberal newspaper or a very liberal website, but let's see what they consider slut shaming, all right? Just so we can kind of get it. Because there's some guys I heard the term, it's okay, I don't walk around, I don't even call women sluts. I don't even know who does that. You know what I mean? And if your goal is not just to get women to stop slut shaming, but to get men to stop slut shaming or whatever that is, well, guys got to know what you're talking about, because you can't ask somebody to do something they don't understand what you're talking about. It's kind of don't make sense. So anyway, this is what Huffington Post says. Slut shaming is the experience of being labeled a sexually out of control girl or woman, a slut or a hoe. Oh, okay. Well, see, well, damn it. Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you say that? It's hot already. A hoe. That I'm used to. I'm a black man from the inner city. The word hoe I'm used to. And really, y'all, hoe don't just apply to women. You use the word hoe all the time. Men get called hoes. But okay, in this context, y'all know what I'm talking about. So let's not do the thing, Tim, where we start splitting hairs and start, instead of dealing with the issue, we start dealing with the language. Don't y'all hate that? Okay. So, an out-of-control girl or woman, a slut or a hoe, and then being punished socially for possessing this identity. Slut shaming is sexist because only girls and women are called to task for their sexuality, whether real or imagined. Boys and men are congratulated for the exact same behavior. This is the essence of the sexual double standard. Boys will be boys, and girls will be sluts or hoes. All right? All right, guys, that's our baseline. Look, man, call me up, have you say, what do you think about it? What do you think about slut shaming? Is there a double standard when it comes to who gets called out for their sexual activities and who doesn't? And if there is a double standard, is that such a bad thing? I mean, the double standard between the sexes exists for a very long time. Does it just exist to disenfranchise women, or does it also empower women? Y'all know the number, but I'm going to give it to you again anyway. The number is 323-870-4064. And since it seems like people are kind of getting settled in, let me go out on a limb and give you some of my opinion, all right? You know, maybe this will spark it, get it sparked, right? If I go out there in the shark-infested waters of my damn opinion, which is my mind, right? Get dangerous when you start going over here to Tim Black's mind, like, oh shit, here he go. All right. I think that slut shaming does exist, but I think it exists mostly amongst women. Mostly amongst women, folks. Sure, Amber Rose may have got some mileage out of this term. They went to that award show, her and whoever that was. I forget who that was with her. I was too busy looking at her, which is what she wants me to do. Amber Rose wants me to look at her. She wants me to forget who that other girl was and just look at her ass. That's what she wants. So let's keep that real, okay? You can't benefit monetarily from using your body. Or you can, no, let me take it back. You can benefit from using your body because we live in a society where it's fine to do so. We don't give a shit. We will pay you money. I can think of all types of women who have limited talent, display of talent, and just use their bodies. All right? But how can you use your body and then turn around to get ahead, to make money, financially put you in the top 1 or 3% of the people in the country financially, and then turn around and say, these people are objectifying me and treating me badly because of the things I did with my body. So it sounds to me like you want it both ways. You want to be applauded, revered, respected. More than that, you want to be compensated. You want to be celebrated, right? You want to shine. You want to be on fleek. You want to be, the bomb. You want to stand out. You want to be successful. You want to build a career, right? Off your body. But at the same time, you don't want nobody to talk about how you use your body. I think that's a double standard, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get me wrong. If you're a famous actress, if you're an actress who's been grinding at your craft, and all that someone does is reduce you to the reduce you down to what your body looks like or who you slept with, that's a different story. But if you've been using your body to catapult you, keep using that body to catapult you, then isn't it a little bit hypocritical for you to turn around and say, please don't talk about who I was sleeping with, or did I slept with this person and that person and that person and this person, or whatever I did, who happened to be very rich and famous, who is the only reason why I gained notoriety to begin with. You weren't saying that 5 years ago when we didn't know who the hell you were. Amber, you were very quiet 5 years ago. You would have never said 5 years ago, don't objectify me, don't slut shame me. Because without it, wouldn't nobody know your ass, bald-headed or otherwise. Now, I'm putting that out there. I stand behind it. I stand with it. Y'all, I want you, anybody disagrees or agree, hey, I shot the first bullet. Amber Rose has she don't have no room to talk. Don't play a victim now. You use that ass to get where you are. Now you playing the victim because somebody talking about that ass. Come on now. Come on, man. I know I'm not the only person. Look. We're going to keep it real up here. We're going to keep it real. All right. Let me go see. I could have calls. I'm all pushing the envelope. Cave. Joshua Cave. What's up, man? I'm glad you can make it. Joshua Cave. To the house. I got calls. They came in. First on the trigger is none other than my sister, Joy Green. What up, Joy?
Hello, Mr. Tim Black.
Hey, what's up, lady?
I'm good.
You good?
I would like to first keep going. Yes, sir.
All right. What up?
I would like to first hit on this before I go into anything. The fact that Kim Kardashian told Kanye West that he had to take 30 showers is appalling. I wonder what Kanye West precaution did Kanye West did you take after we did all of your midsection?
Damn, Joy, you breaking up, girl. I can't hear you. And I know it's good.
Oh,
You gotta say that again. I know that was good. We need you, girl. We need you. You may be the only woman that really stand up tonight. So please say that again.
Oh, my goodness. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say, when Kim Kardashian telling Kanye West he had to take 30 showers,
Right.
is appalling.
Right.
You dare not talk to that brother like that. And how many showers did he have to take after we saw what Ray J did to your midsection?
Hello.
Okay. Now let me over to Monica Lewinsky. Monica Lewinsky saw a powerful man. It doesn't matter that he was married. She saw a powerful man and she utilized that opportunity, and hey, you got caught. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay? Now let's hop over to the double standard with men and women. Men own it. Men get called dogs, get looked at sideways, say that you can't trust them. Anything that's moving, they sniffing after it, and men own it. Men don't get on the microphone and cry. Okay?
Right.
Now, let's deal with Amber. Amber, you make a living off of shaking your ass. Stop crying because somebody is telling the choice you made. You want to get up on the mic when Kanye said, when said, sweetie, you're a slut. And you did your little commercial. And your sashay just up to the White House fair. I didn't see a little black boy or a brother anywhere in sight. And she was smiling and a little white voice. And mommy, it looked like she just been asked. You are happy with yourself. So now you're hurt. You can't have it. You want to be a lady, be a lady. You want to be the hoe, be a damn hoe, and own everything that comes with it. You are making a lot of money off of being a slut. Sit down, shut the hell up. You got 5 good years left. You better work it. You better stop crying, because your day is almost over.
Hello.
And I can imagine what someone has to say to you. Don't cry now.
Don't cry now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Joy. I appreciate you. Much love for Joy, always keeping it real. She's going to tell you what she think, y'all. Wow. Joy said, keep it real. Message from Joy, keep it real. You got 5 years left. Damn, got 5 years left. You better use them. Stop wasting time. Your clock is ticking. Come on now. Take more pictures. Time is running out. The cellulite is coming for your ass. The spread is coming. All right. Hey, you live with Tim Black. Who's this? Hey, you live with Tim Black. Who is this? Hola. Hello? Guess we'll come back to that one. That's not, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know. I can't hear him. They're gone. Oh, I think I know who this is. You're not supposed to. Hey, you live with Tim Black. Who's this, Rob?
It's Rob. How you doing, Tim?
Hey, Rob. What's up, my friend?
Hey, I had to look at the slut shaming myself. I was like, what's that all about?
Right.
I had to really look on myself, like, what is that? I've not heard the term slut used since I was in high school. And it was always by another female, and I was interested in another female. I was like, man, you know, she dated anybody? She out with anyone? Well, you don't want to be with her. She's a slut.
Right.
She was a slut. I always found that to be like jealous women saying, just condemning or saying she's a slut. Well, you know she went with so-and-so. You know she went out with so-and-so. Does that make her a slut? No. But Joy said it best, own up to it. If that's what you do, own up to it. Monica, yeah, she got caught. You can't tell me that there wouldn't have been 10,000 women that wouldn't have done what she would have done to Bill Clinton. She got caught. That's all it is.
Exactly.
But the slut shaming, I don't know. And to be, I guess, a celebrity out of this, that's what I don't get with America. The fascination with Paris Hilton, the Kim Kardashians, the Amber Rose, like, you going to make these people famous for nothing? They don't provide you anything. They don't entertain. They just, and America buys into it. The media exploits it, and they make shows out of it. This Amber Rose probably going to get a show on AMC here next week, and we're going to watch the Amber Rose reality show. I just don't get it.
You're right, man. And don't forget how they're influencing others, man. How this impacts other little girls coming up. They're watching these women. Oh, this is how you become interesting or famous, or this is how you become liked. This is how people accept you so they start emulating this behavior. Let's not leave that part out. I mean, it's very selfish for these women to act like they live in a bubble, like no one can see them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't get it. Yeah, that's the reason. I got an 11-year-old son. He doesn't have a Facebook account yet. He don't have a smartphone yet. And it's because us living in this technology, I think it's more harm than good. Now, I don't alienate him to video games and other things that's going around. But he always like, Dad, how come I don't have an iPhone? My class has an iPhone. Like, what do you need one for? You got to tell me what you need one other than everybody's got one.
Right.
That's not a good enough answer. And just because of the social media, of how hurtful it can be, and how it can mold their little minds that are still growing, I don't want him to buy into this BS. You know, I don't need him calling girls sluts or being called a wimp or a fag or something stupid over the internet and being twisted. You know, and I feel bad for these high school girls and these younger girls that get labeled or teased or harassed for something that it clearly are not.
That's true. That's the other side of the game. You're right. Cyberbullying is real. We know that. Right.
It is what it is. Like I said, this Amber Rose girl, I had to look her up too because I was unsure of what she was. She put anything out that I would recognize or I know of.
There's nothing to put out except her ass. She has no music. She has no art. She has no artwork, Rob. She has no sculptures. She has no nothing. Just her body. That is it. Nothing.
Okay, the only thing I can say to get your subs up and your videos out there is that you got to make a porn film with somebody. It seems like if you do a porno, you're golden.
Oh, shit. I can't do that, Rob.
We would call it black as night.
Black as night. Yeah, fat and black. That's somehow I don't think that's going to say. Oh, man. That's a good one,
I'll
Rob.
let the other callers chime in, but glad to be back. I'll catch you here and see what everybody else got to say.
All right, Rob. Thank you, my brother.
All right.
Rob said I need to put out a sex tape. That's how I'm going to blow up my channel. Oh, Lord, y'all don't want that. No. Fat black man. No. I believe that to Lexington Steele, and I don't know who these. I don't know these guys, man. I don't watch prawn like that, man. I don't even know the stars. But then again, I ain't supposed to know the male stars, am I? All right. Hey, I don't know. I don't watch. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, I watch something on my phone. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it'll be women, and it'll just be like, okay, I don't know names. I may know derrieres, but I don't know names. All right. Let's go to this other call, man. Let's smoke them while we got them. Hey, did you call in early? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now perfectly. Who is this?
All right, this is Hawk, man.
What up, Hawk? Talk to him, Hawk. They need your guidance, man.
Okay, well, I don't know about guidance, but I would like to propose a hypothetical situation. Okay, you know how females like to show a lot of cleavage and show a lot of butt crack and show a lot of almost their coochie when they're wearing their short pants and whatnot.
Right.
But now, just imagine just for a moment that I was to just put on an outfit and put a little sticky on the end of my penis and just start walking around, and every gal I've seen, I'd be like, "Hey, baby," and give it a little bit of a wag. Now, am I being slutty?
You being locked up is what you being, Hawk.
I guess I'm being locked up if I'm doing it as a guy, but this is a hypothetical situation.
Nah, she'll probably call the cops on you anyway. She will too. Because it's not acceptable. Look, it's not acceptable in society. You just brought up a very good point, Hawk. Excellent point. Look, part of slut shaming is that these women don't fit societal norms. That was part of the definition, right? That they're going against what's considered normal. Well, look, we have societal norms for men too. And if men go against them, they get locked the fuck up. Women just get called names.
Yeah. For real, dude.
Think about that. You walk around with a pasty on your tip of your penis. Bye, Hawk. Hope you got bail money, homie.
Yeah, on time, man. But now imagine if every male acted that way, and women always had to cover their tits up and their body up completely. You could only see their eyes, like they have to do in some nations.
That's true.
Now, if that was the accepted way of males to get along with each other, which I guess they probably did in Africa a few thousand years ago any fucking way, but, you know, we're supposedly got society now, so we're not supposed to do that. But what if, instead for, you know, the chick with the curviest body or the biggest tits getting all the attention, it's the guy with the biggest, hardest cock walking around, you know. And then next thing you know, you got a whole breed of human race that got, you know, deals the size of a bat walking around, you know. I mean, and is that really any different? Who's going to be getting called a slut? Is it the guy's going to be still getting to be called a slut now because now one guy's got a bigger dick than the other one and he gets more attention than this other guy, so now all the other guys in the corner, well, you're just a slut, dude. No girls want to be with you. Be with everybody. I mean, it's a completely fucking double standard. But if you look at it from their situation, it's like it's something that they're used to. Since they've been little, guys have been hitting on them.
Right.
Since they're fucking little, dude.
Right.
You know, it doesn't happen for guys.
No, it doesn't. We wish it did, but it doesn't.
No, I mean, if a guy gets laid, everybody's happy. They're like, dude, sure, you know. But girls, it's you know, it's a lot easier for girls to get laid, and if one of them takes advantage of it, they're a slut. That's just how everybody says.
But the
You know,
thing
but
is,
if a guy, if he's rich, has a nice car, some money flowing around, or something, got a bunch of girls with him, people don't call him a slut, they call him a player.
exactly. That's true. But there are ramifications. All right. Thank you, Hawk.
Have a good one, man. Later.
All right, bro. I love what Hawk said. I love what Joy said. I love what Rob said. Everybody's on point. Let me go back, man. I take notes, man. One of the things that Rob said I found very important. Let's look at this. He said when he was in high school, Rob said when he was in high school that that's where he heard the term slut. Like, he doesn't hear the term slut. I don't hear it either. I don't hear guys walking around talking about women as sluts. But okay, ho, that's a different story. But here's something I want to say about that. Men typically don't have a problem with a woman had partners as long as she stops that shit when she's with him. Let me clear that up. Let me make sure it's pointed, right? People talking about Amber Rose as a hoe, okay, fine. Those are ex-boyfriends of Amber Rose. Men, one who had a baby with her, called her just a stripper. The other one said he had to take these showers. I think Joy said it was Kim Kardashian who actually said he had to do that. I remember the interview. I remember him saying that shit. And don't get it twisted. There was a lot of publicity made for Amber Rose during that conversation. Anytime Kanye West, who is probably the most media focused, he gets the most media attention of anybody on the planet. Anytime he says your name in an interview, that helps you. That helped Amber Rose. All these women going to war for Amber Rose without realizing this is the game. She benefits from you being upset. She benefits from Kanye West talking shit. She benefits from Wiz Khalifa dropping whatever he dropped in a track. Without them, there is no Amber Rose. In fact, I would go so far to say this, yo. Amber Rose ain't doing nothing but playing y'all. She playing y'all. Amber Rose, you're full of it, girlfriend. You ain't mad that people called you names. You'll be mad when they stop calling you names. And for you to get up there and do the fake crocodile tears, you know what?
Boy, you ought to be shaming yourself.
One more time. Me and Kat.
Boy, you ought to be shaming yourself.
Thought you was a good girl. Good, clean girl. Shout out to Martin Lawrence. That's one point. The other point is this. Once upon a time, you had to go through a third party to be a hoe. I mean, a real professional hoe. All right? Once upon a time, you could use the story, well, you know, I wanted to be an actress. I go in, and it turns out it's the X-rated movies, or they wanted to put me in this shit, and I felt like they kept scaring me, telling me this is all I could do with myself. Without them, I would have no career. I was forced to do this. This is not my choice. But that in 2015. In 2015, you cannot come with that bullshit. In 2015, there is no middleman between you and Hold'em. In 2015, you can go right to Instagram. Stick it out. Selfie. Selfie, selfie, selfie. Selfie, selfie, selfie. I've been looking at the backs of women's asses so much, I don't even know what their faces look like. And that's on their page. They took that picture. They sat on the edge of a sink and didn't wash the motherfucker. Come on, man. Talk to me, people. You know what I'm talking about. So these are self-engineered, want to get ahead, want to be celebrated for their bodies, see a window of opportunity, see a better life for themselves. Those women want the limelight, whether it be negative or positive. And let's face it, if you happen to be born with good genes, or genes that make you very attractive and stir the libido in people that you don't know without you lifting a fucking finger, why not use it? I mean, you can use it. It's yours to use. People have been doing that since the beginning of time. Women have been using what they have. And let's not get it twisted. Men use what they have too. Hello? It's always the pretty motherfuckers. Getting ahead. Always the pretty motherfucker. Getting the girl. Always the pretty motherfucker. Getting the better job. Looks matter. But as Joy said, very seldom do that. Very seldom, not very seldom. I have never in the history of being Tim Black heard a guy complain about women wanting to screw him. Because really, guys who down women typically can't get those women or no longer have those women. So they got an axe to grind. Hello? Let me go to my chat room since things are kind of chill. Let me see what my people are saying over here. It's all perspectives of expectation, says Talk. What's happening, Tim and the Wolf Pack? What up, DJ Wolf? What's going on? My man made it. I gave him a special invite. Damon Bivens. Or as long as he don't hear about it. Right, as long as he don't hear about it. A guy will forget your past. He'll forget it. A smart man anyway, an idiot man, a man who's not ready for you, right? Who's not ready, really mature, who can deal with the pressure of having a woman that other men fantasized about or wanted to be with, or who's very attractive. He may not be in a mental place that he can deal with a woman who's had a life. I ain't never had that problem. You feel me? But there are men, I'm aware that there are men who can't deal with that. So that's another issue. And if he has to hear about it later, his reaction may not be positive. But that's nothing but an indication that you got the wrong dude, the wrong knuckle, the wrong dude, the wrong fella, the wrong man in your life. And you need to cut your losses and get you a man that can handle that. All right? Life's too short to be dealing with temperamental people who can't deal with the fact that you had a life. Hello? May the church say amen. I need an amen. I need an amen button over this motherfucker.
Motherfucker, get out of my face!
Oh, motherfucker, get out my face! Because it didn't play the second time. What else say you? See, I got smart people. Base Connor says narcissistic attributes will only get you so far. When you just think about yourself. And look, that's a whole nother area that I hadn't even touched on yet, man. Because we've been having fun. We've been talking about it. Joy made a couple jokes. She slammed a couple people, Kim Kardashian, the hoe that she is, the shit she did. Monica Lewinsky, for the hoish behavior she exhibited. She got caught. What you gonna say? You knew that. You can't say you didn't know he was. That's what women love. I didn't know he was married. I had no idea. He lied to me. For 3 years, you never been to his house. You didn't know he was married. What do you think he do? Think he homeless? Where you think he live at? Come on, man. But see, Monica Lewinsky couldn't use that. She couldn't use that idea. All right. Or that excuse. So we've been really having a good time, you know. Rob had a couple points to make about women, jealous women who just want you for themselves, who down other women. And yes, sisters, your biggest enemy is always other women. Not the dumb guy who's bitter. Not the guy who got to pay child support going, I fucked that. Yeah, that guy, he lost you. Now he's on child support street. Typically. Everybody's not Amber Rose. Stop living through this woman. All right? My point is this. Let's look at the other side. Let's try to elevate the conversation just a little bit. What about the young women who are watching this? Who are watching these women behave this way? Does it really help them to be promiscuous? I know you want to have the ability to be promiscuous, as if that's a benefit. Like, that's great. Like, yeah. Screwing a lot of people leads to a couple things. It can lead to nights of fun that you cannot bottle up and take with you anywhere. Having fun with different people don't get you a lot of places. I've been around a little bit. What did it get me? You can't save it. It's an experience, and then it's gone. But the ramifications of that good time may go on forever. A lifetime, which may be shortened depending on how nasty the person is you was with. Because you ain't get to know them to know that how they really get down. You feel me? So just because these women say they want to be empowered to be able to do these things, do we want our daughters emulating that shit? And will Amber Rose be saying the same thing when her child grows up? I think she has a daughter. Will you be saying that if you have a daughter, she grows up? I don't know her situation. I know she has a child. I don't know the sex of the child. I don't follow to that extent. But do you want your child to grow up to be, just objectified? Do you want him to grow up that way? I don't know if you can really call Amber Rose a hoe or a slut. Really, I would call her someone who objectifies herself for money. But can you believe there are people saying calling a woman a prostitute is wrong? Like you shouldn't call a woman a prostitute or a stripper? Oh man, I got some shit. I'm going to go deep on y'all. Prostitute, stripper. Because it's a point I meant to write down and I couldn't think of it. I'm getting old. The equivalent to this whole scenario, guys. Let me see something real quick before I go on a tangent. Okay. the equivalent of this on the male side of the game. Because women are talking, they're upset. Now, you get very few guys unless they're white knights. Anyway, you got to save the women. Let me run down the hill and save the women from the bad men. Yeah, we know why you're doing that, bro. I understand. You know, you don't know how it is. You're trying to get the girl. I've been that other guy who watches you, white knighted. Meanwhile, I'm with the girl. We're laughing at you. We're laughing at you while we have a good time. Let me see if I got something for that. This goes out to the white knights. Yeah, she's a fine, fine, fine lady, and you wish that you could have her. It may drive you crazy, but you're going to have to do without her. While you on the outside looking in, downplaying me, I got that girl on her knees and saying, baby, 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 please. See that pedestal you want to put her on? She don't even want it. She gave me the ass, and yeah, I flaunt it. Because attraction is more than just how nice you can be. Attraction is her wanting you and her wanting to be with you or me or she or he. Whatever. So I can come back and catch the beat. Too many men out here trying to play as white knights. But what they really need to do is get their shit tight. Because see, a woman wants to be with who makes her feel most comfortable. Just because I'm with her, don't mean you would be with her if I wasn't with her, you know? So all that hating you doing, all that playing up, trying to say the right thing, may make you a white knight, but the shit don't make you a king. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. A lot of guys complain, right? Because they can't get the woman. They're upset about not getting a woman. They do. But the bottom line is, regardless to what a woman's past is, whether she is Kim Kardashian, whether she is, and by the way, Kim Kardashian is married. Let's not forget that. She got a man, she got a child, she had money before. She played her cards, she played them correctly. Back to my point, before I got sidetracked. Oh, here we go, the equivalent. These women that don't want to be labeled as prostitutes or strippers. I heard that before. I heard that. Like, don't call her a prostitute. Does she sell her body for money? Does she do sexual favors for money? Come on, man. You can social justice warrior your way through a lot of shit, but don't social justice warrior me with that garbage. Is she a sex worker? You know what? The equivalent of women doing this, there are men whose money ain't tight. Women talk shit about men. Look, your sexuality is to men's financial stability. How about that shit? And do you think how many women pull punches talking about how broke a man is? That broke ass dude, he couldn't take me nowhere. You can't get it if you can't. You ain't got no money. You can't do it. Or I like this car. How many? I've seen video after video. I've lived it. I've seen it. I say I've seen videos just so I can say you can go see them. Of all these displays of men trying to talk to women, and then on foot, and then being in a car that's not theirs, and the woman give them all types of time of day. I mean, it happens all the time. The same thing happens with men. But do we have a financial shaming? Do we get this financial, say we're being financially shamed? How many men wanted to talk to Amber Rose, but she never gave them the time of day because they didn't have the money that Wiz Khalifa or Kanye West have? Hello? You say you don't want to be objectified. You say you don't want to be slut-shamed. But you don't choose regular guys. You only deal with guys who treat women like objects. Come on, we make these choices. You could have been with a guy who really valued you, who's to them the world revolves around you. Not a guy who can get 20 other women right before you get out the door. You got 20 women just lined up. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? They got a symphony of women just waiting behind you. What about the guy that really values you? Right? You can get that. Amber Rose's problems is not your problem. If you're a regular woman with a regular job, or a woman in school, a young girl in school, a teenager in school, you are not Kim Kardashian. Stop trying to be her, or they'll treat you like her. See, I think that too many women are emulating this bullshit, and then they're getting the treatment that these people deserve. That's what I think. Because with stardom comes scrutiny. With celebrity comes scrutiny. Even on my Z-3 level bullshit, not even, you can't even call it celebrity. I call it, some people kind of know about me, kind of. Right? God told me, Tim, make sure you don't put your name out there. People might harass you in person. People might come and do some crap to your house or something. You know what I'm saying? Even me. Because there is a certain level of crap you receive when you become, on any level, your personal shit is out there, right? So these women signed up for it. Every actress, every actor signed up for it. What about every male actor, who catches hell when he ends up ending a marriage? How many people thought Eric Benet was just a shithead? Because things didn't go right with Halle Berry, or Kevin Costner? Name anybody who breaks up ever. You don't know if Halle Berry ever slept with Eric Benet after they got married. You don't know if they had separate bedrooms for 3 years. You know nothing, but you automatically assume he is a dog. And you know what? Men have to bite the bullet and accept the labels that are placed on them, and they have to shut up because it appears to be weak to get up there and cry because they treat me bad. They saying mean things to me. But a woman can make millions of dollars for doing nothing else except showing her ass, and then be mad that an ex-boyfriend called her a hoe. Just because she went and got on another guy's penis before his was soft. Damn it. Come back in, Joy. You know you're always welcome. What up, Joy?
I'm good, sir. You made a great point. Now, we have strippers out there that are men, and these men think that they're strippers. That's what they say. We have transsexuals out there who sell their bodies. We have gay men out there who sell their bodies. They say that's what they do. That's prostitution. So if you're prostituting, you're a prostitute. If you are stripping, you are a stripper. Welcome to equality. Here you go. You want to be equal. There you go.
Throw a dictionary at them, Joy. Get them a dictionary for Christmas. They don't know what words mean.
Thank you. Thank you. Come on with this crying mess. Cut this mess out. I mean, cut the crap. When you up there and they got videos of you shaking your tail all over the place, you are on all fours. You are shaking your tail. You want us to look at that and say, my God, that's a lovely lady. Bless her on all fours first.
Right.
And I would also like to say one more thing, and then I'm gone.
Sure.
You are not same as Kim Kardashian. You are not Nicki Minaj. You're not Beyonce. You're damn sure not Amber Rose, lady. Amber should have been on that damn spot by her damn self with her damn shoes like she was in the commercial. Why? Because we're living day to day, every day. Your ex-man is not a Wiz Khalifa. Your ex-man is not a Kanye. You're trying to make it. There's no security guards around you when you're walking up and down the street and all nothing.
Hello?
You never open your eyes. Let you a damn dollar.
Nope. Nope.
But she'll get out there in that damn talking about some slut walk. I guarantee all the money that Amber makes, she ain't gonna give a damn dime to her supporters. You can buy a t-shirt.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Joy. Joy. Right. Everybody living vicariously through Nicki Minaj, Kim Kardashian, Amber Rose, the list goes on. Tila Tequila, who has no talent whatsoever. Come on, man. At least Nicki can rap. Come on. You know? Little Kim could rap. They had a talent and they used their sex appeal. I'll buy a Kim album regardless of what she did to her face. I don't care what she did to her face. I don't care if her booty drop. She can rap. I enjoy her artistry. That will last her a lifetime as long as she takes care of her vocal cords and her breath, right? Her ability to hold her breath to get the lines so she can spit. But what can you do if all you have to rely on is your body? More liposuction. More breast enhancement, breast augmentation, more nip and tuck, looking like a goddamn Frankenstein. And why? To impress men, to put up a fake facade. And then you want the world to love you for who you are. But we don't know who you are. Who are you? You're the woman that was dancing and twerking. You were the woman shaking your ass. That's what you were doing. And you know what? The same thing applies to guys, but it's financial. That's what I'm trying to get people to see. It's financial for guys. Same thing. The guy who just spends money, who spends his damn paycheck, he has the same situation. He's like, why she don't love me for me? She don't know you, dude. She just know what you did for her. She never fell in love with you. She fell in love with what you could do for her. Dummy. You did that. She didn't make you do it. You could have just said, you know what? She ain't feeling me. I'm bouncing. I want somebody who like me for who I am. Men do the same thing. And do men? Yeah, men might cry to their friends, but they don't get a day out of it. They don't get a Twitter. Ain't no guy getting no damn Twitter trend. Be trending on Twitter because he got his feelings hurt. Because he spent his paycheck. Right now, there's somebody spending their whole paycheck on a woman that can't stand them. Hey, how many of you have met, how many guys, raise your hands, virtually. How many guys have met women who've only known them less than a day and they said, asked you to buy some extra astronomical shit for them? Like, you know, not could you buy me a cheeseburger or could you, I don't know, just go to a movie? No, how many of y'all have been asked some crazy shit? Huh? Some astronomical shit. I shit you not. I met a woman, and within the first hour of conversating with that woman, she asked me, could I buy her a car, nigga? A car. A car. And you know what? I didn't even get mad. I just said, hell no, you tripping. You got the wrong one. And switched the subject. And I said, why'd you ask me that shit? She said, because you know, you never know. Guys have done it before. It's also good for me to know what kind of dude you are. You know, I said, well, I ain't that type of dude. I ain't no damn idiot. We get in the conversation anytime. You know what I'm saying? No hard feelings. But I ain't doing that shit. Ain't even nothing close to it. Buy your ass a bus pass. Now, where you from again? And switch that subject. But see, I'm not the type to get angry about that. I figure she got a bullet. Why am I going to begrudge her if she use it? Dodge that joint. Like the Matrix, like Neo. Bullets. But there are many a dummy that ran right into the bullet. Oh, a bullet. Oh. Dead. There are guys who do it. We got to hold ourselves to a high standard, period. Let me go to my chat room, man. Shoot, let me see what's up with people. Oh my. Tyra Shornique. You know you saw this topic. She's from my Speak On It group on Facebook. Tyra, I know you know some stuff, Tyra. You need to call me, Tyra. Speak the real. Drop that real. 323-870-4064. She commented on the subject in the Facebook page, because on my Facebook, guys, if you're on Blog Talk Radio, Stitcher, wherever you are getting this, Mercat, on my Facebook group is what I need you to really go there, truly go there, sign up. Why? Because you're a part of the show. You help me come up with ideas for the show. I have a poll where people put story suggestions. You guys influence what videos I make, and I ask for your input on what I should do next. Feel me? That's it. That's why, man. Kind of lost my place. Cyberbullying. I don't know if I want to switch to that subject or not, man, because it's kind of down. But I guess we can't do this right if we don't talk about some of the adverse effects to this. Okay, so like yeah. Okay. Tell them there's some women who ask for it. It's some women who are just putting their shit out there. Yes. These women do not have a high regard for how they're seen until it's too late, or they choose this because it's advantageous. They're trying to make a name for themselves. They figure they can come back later and demonstrate all this other shit. But what about the women? Let me see who this is. Hey, you're live with Tim Black. Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Who's this?
This is Hawkeye. I don't want to talk to you. I actually want to talk to the people at Bearcat, the ITs that are watching the show right now.
You think
Stop blocking Firefox. I can hear Tim. I can partially see him because you've got the big sign blocking it, and I can see the chat. So just get rid of the sign.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Meerkat.
Do I need to do anything, man? Is there anything I can do about that?
No, it's on your end. It's Meerkat.
Damn it.
They're not Firefox friendly.
Okay, you know what? You're right.
The browser.
Damn it.
So I gotta watch you on one channel, and then I gotta talk to you on Blog TV Radio.
Have you called in
before?
before?
You can only see it.
Hey, Hawk, have you called in before and I didn't pick up?
Not earlier, not today.
Not
tonight,
today.
no.
But you know what?
Other nights, yes.
But Hawk, your number is masked. I got trolled so hard one night. I don't pick up masked numbers and I don't pick up blocked numbers.
Trolls are your best gift ever. The more trolls you have, the better.
Dude, it was horrible. You weren't here. Every call was "fuck you" and "go to hell."
I heard the one young kid, call himself Jose, and
it was horrible, man.
Well, I'm telling you, the trolls make you be. Here's one gentleman. His name is Von Helston. His trolls are the ones that make all the money for him. Lordville, the same thing. In fact, I'm going to send you a personal message with a link. You'll actually hear somebody who just hit over 100,000 subscribers, and he thanks his trolls for it.
Got you.
I'll send you that link.
Do it,
Meerkat, please get your act together.
All right, Hawkeye.
I want to be able to see this man, and I have blocked with the Firefox warning sign.
It's fucked up.
All right. You have a good night.
All right,
Keep
Hawk.
up the good work.
All right, Hawk. You know you my man.
Okay.
Hawkeye, New Jersey, my friends. He's helped me many times with many show suggestions. Hawk's been there for me, guys. So I got to give it up for Hawk.
All right. You have a good night. Bye-bye.
All right, bro. Why is this thing spinning? I got some spinning going on. Stuff's not. Well, maybe this will stop in a minute. There's something going on with my apparatus here. It's not acting right. Apparatus. Damn, that's a apparatus. All right. Well, Hawk called it a good time because now we're about to. I don't know. Now, shit. Fix. Stop it. It's spinning like rims over here. All right. It'll have to do what it do. Okay. Let's take some time, man. Let's talk seriously about the women who really get damaged by this. Okay. We're not talking about Amber Rose. We're not talking about Kim Kardashian. We're talking about women and girls, school-age girls, and college. That's school too. But, high school, middle school, college women, young women, who are stigmatized to the point of depression, right? This is a serious issue. We got to look at that too now. It's not just the woman out here showboating. What about the woman who dated the guy? Now the guy's just mad. He's just mad because for whatever reason, she broke up with him, right? And now he's just putting her business all out. Or the guy, better yet, the guy who never even slept with the girl. Never even had he never even had any relations with her. Relations. Damn, I'm old. He never got, I just want to be proper. Why we got to, you know what I mean, right? The guy who makes up lies and stories about what he did with this woman and tells everybody. And now the whole school is on her neck. What about that, guys? What about that? That exists. That happens every day here. That happens every day. This thing is just not acting right. That happens every day where the women, young women, are being harassed at school because of something somebody said. Somebody's like giving her the blues. Someone is putting stuff on her locker. Someone is flooding her Facebook. Right? We're not talking about women girls. I guess it could be women too, but you know what I'm talking about, right? This is a serious problem. Those people, those guys who do that, are assholes. Simple and plain. Let's make sure we get that clear. I have no pity, support, love for a man who puts a woman's business out there. You know what kind of world we live in. You know what you're doing when you do it. I don't want to hear the double talk about, well, if it was a guy. No. I don't want to hear that shit. You know the world we live in. You know how that makes her look to some people. You're doing it maliciously. All right? That shit needs to stop. That's something cowards do. That's something boys do. You want to be a man, treat a woman like a woman. Treat somebody like you want to be treated. Forget the man thing. Forget the woman thing. Treat people the way you would like to be treated. And that goes, you know what? That goes regardless of sexual orientation, right? Because there are people who are outing people. All of this, right? Slut shaming is not just a heterosexual problem. I would have never known. I looked it up. There's a gay male slut shaming. Guys do it too. Gay men have traditionally been relatively tolerant of promiscuity. However, this changed considerably with the AIDS epidemic of the 80s. Some gay rights activists have said that environments which have slut shaming are more likely to lead gay men engaging in practices which lead to increased rates of HIV infection. Meaning, if somebody's cheating on you and they know you're going to slut shame them, if they tell you, they won't tell you. Because they're afraid you'll tell everybody that they cheated. Look at this shit. Amazing. Look at this shit. I got some crazy shit going on, man. I can't stop it all. I just had to kind of like time out. Now I got to time out again. Some people believe that school dress codes are a form of slut shaming and are unfair to girls and women. Some believe that these dress codes violate Title 4, the federal law that ensures non-discrimination in educational environments. On Monday, September 22nd, 2014, about 100 pupils walked out of Bingham High School in South Jordan, Utah. Students staged a walkout because more than a dozen girls were turned away from a homecoming dance for wearing dresses which violated the dress code rules. School staff allegedly lined up girls against the wall as they arrived and banished about 24 for having dresses which purportedly showed too much skin and violated the rules. It is believed that this act was awkward and humiliating towards the female students, which spawned the walkouts. Okay. Do you think they go too far sometimes? Do we going too far to protect women from themselves? See, it's a lot of layers to this. It's a lot to it. All right? You got young women going to a prom, some of them dressed inappropriately. Have you seen some of the pictures of inappropriate? Now, what I consider inappropriate, me, over 40, not the same thing that somebody 17 or 16 sees as inappropriate, right? Someone who idolizes Nicki Minaj and Amber Rose and Kim Kardashian or who have you, Katy Perry, I don't know. To them, it's probably fine. I think when you're talking about children, things are different. You gotta have a dress code in school. People might come to school butt naked almost. You can't be a distraction in the school. All right, that's how I feel about that part. You can't have people. I mean, it's hard enough for guys to focus just being in a co-ed situation with women when the hormones are raging. Hormones raging. Hard enough for them to function, for them not to have to look over and, Lord have mercy. I'm going to try to pick this call up. I hope I can pick this call up. Are you there?
Hello?
Yes, okay. Hey, you live with Tim Black. Who's this?
Tyra, this is Tyra. Tell me how you doing.
Hey, man, I'm doing fantastic, lady. Fantastic.
Love your show.
Oh, thank you, Tyra. I appreciate you. Listen, Tyra, I know you're going to keep it real with me. What do you think? I want your perspective on the whole slut shaming thing. Is that something that you worry about or something that your friends worry about or women that you know? What do you think?
Oh, gosh. Well, I have both. I share both perspectives on that because I do see where you're coming from with the guys that break up with women and or can't have the woman, and therefore you want to put her business out there, or you want to shame her, or you want to lie and say that you've had an affair with her when you really didn't. That happened several times to me in high school, and I tell you, there's nothing more frustrating than that.
Right.
But as far as slut shaming, now, on the other hand, I mean, it's like you have certain women who put themselves in that box. You want to put yourself in the box, and then when somebody gives you your own reality, then you want to cry victim. So I don't like that at all. I think you need to own up to your lifestyle, or own up to how you decide to get down, and take it like a woman if you choose to do so. If you feel like somebody telling you the truth is convicting to you, then you need to adapt yourself accordingly. Right. But don't play the victim.
Don't play the victim after the fact. Do you think that some women, do you think some women, when they do that, because you know how it was in high school, I think you grew up in a similar area in D.C., around this area, so as I did, right? There are some women, I know they really wasn't living that life like that. They just wanted attention. Yeah. They just wanted guys to pay attention to them. They were really not hoes, but they just wanted a guy. They wanted a man. They wanted a boyfriend. And they figured this is the way you get them. So I look at it differently for high school and grown-ass women.
Now, I do so as well. Now, if you have a young lady that's just too immature and that's impressionable, and then she's taken advantage of, that's a totally different situation. Guys are really persuasive in seducing young women when they want to get what they want, and then it's like after the girl falls for their appeals, and then it's like, okay, now you're a hoe. I think that's absolutely wrong. You shouldn't treat people that way.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Tyra. That's what I'm talking about.
No problem, Tim.
I knew you was going to call and keep it real. Thank you so much, man. I knew she was going to call and keep it real because I seen her comment. And we got to try to show both sides of this thing. Like, we kind of went in, but all women are not Amber Rose and Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? All women are not Tila Tequila. Some women are just, just victims of a guy telling them some good shit. And then that guy manipulating her. And then that guy dumping her, and then that guy having a big-ass mouth. And some guys are just immature guys who had their feelings hurt. Now, I've had my feelings hurt, and I had to really watch myself. I had to learn, you know what? Go, lick your wounds somewhere else, homie. Watch your mouth, you know what I'm saying? And then I had to learn, like, you know what? Got my feelings hurt. I'm gonna walk that shit off because you know what? I don't need to make this situation worse than it is. She gave you something. In this world, we know the world we live in. She gave you something that could come back and hurt her. Now, unless you made a baby with her or you caught an STD or something, there's really no stigma of you hitting it. Right? So guys, if you watching, you need to think about that. Now, I know you may not care. You probably upset at that point. That point you mad, you like, fuck her. I don't care about her. But dude, you're not playing the game correctly. That's not the game. The game is, we came in cool, we should be able to leave cool. A true player can go back and kick it with whoever. See, that's how I was taught. I know there's some guys that's telling you a lot of stuff on the internet, and look, I ain't trying to. It's not like I'm a pimp. I'm nothing. I'm not a pimp now. Want to be social activist or pimp now want to be journalist. And everybody forgot I was a pimp because it's advantageous because they like the rhetoric I spit. All right, but I'll tell you this. Any woman that I ever dealt with, I could go back and kick it with her right now. You know why? Because I never burnt bridges. I never put a business out there. I never shitted on her. I never did that for jokes or for notoriety with anybody. I put that on my kids. Now, if you can't say that, you truly don't know what time it is. You don't know the game. All right, let me go to another call. Let me stop big upping myself, but that's real. I dropped that. Some guys need to hear it. They need to hear it. Please let me be able to pick up a call. This thing acting funky over here. Look at that. One came and then it went. See, it's spinning, then it goes away. Hey, how you doing? You live with Tim Black, Rob?
Yeah, Tim.
Hey.
I just would, I listen to a lot of comedians, and the reason I listen to a lot of them, they can bring social issues and lightheartedness, but when I tell you we watched Dave Chappelle and Richard Pryor and all that, Dave Chappelle had a skit, you've probably seen it, where he's talking about women that dress a certain way when they get offended because they call it a certain way. And he goes on to say, so if you dress like a slut, then I say, hey, you should dress like a slut. And don't be offended when I call you one. He says, if I dress like a police officer, but I'm not a police officer and you need help, just because I'm dressed a certain way does not mean I'm a certain way. I mean, I don't know if you remember seeing that skit.
Yes, I did, man. Yeah. You got on a hose uniform.
It's more for adults, not for children.
Of course. You got on a hose uniform is the vernacular he used. You got on a hose uniform?
Exactly. So, I mean, as adults, I see women that dress a certain way, and when I see that, they're trying to tell something about themselves. They're trying to, even if they feel like they need to, well, I don't even know what they feel like when they dress that way, but I've seen stuff at the mall where I'm like, my God, I don't know how this kid is, but she can't be 14, 15. And I'm thinking, what parent lets them out of the house like that?
Right.
And I think it comes back down to parenting, just teaching your children right and wrong, and or girls to grow up to be good women, and men to, boys to grow up to be good men. But I don't know. I just wanted to get that out there as far as when you start doing something or modeling your lifestyle a certain way, dressing a certain way, and then the assumption comes on, don't be offended. I think that's what you're looking for, something.
Yeah, exactly. Good point, Rob. Good point. Excellent point.
I'll let you go.
All right, fam. Rob's right, man. Look, I remember that skit. Y'all remember that Dave Chappelle skit? He's talking about hilarious skit. Guys, you got to go watch it. Ladies, go watch it. And then don't just laugh at it. Think about the shit. See, I know women, sometimes they're thinking, I just want to I got to compete. I know you got it hard. You got to compete against younger women who are putting it more out there. You feel like you got to compete with them to get the guy. I get it. It's not, and look, Rob and I, old guys, we'll sit back talking about, don't want to be seen as a hoe. And she's like, if I don't do a little something, won't nobody see me at all. They'll all ignore me. Or the guy I want to catch, I can't catch him, his attention, because that's what he responds to. And it sounds good to hear you talk that good shit about how I'm supposed to put myself up here and be this way and be that way. But what if that's not getting me any results? It gets me the chubby, corny dude. It gets me the dude that's not about, the dude that's not outgoing. You know, it's not attractive. So I understand the dilemma that women have. How about this? Just a suggestion. How about you be more outgoing, more aggressive in talk, but less outgoing in dress? Because I'm going to tell you something, ladies. Let me tell you something. Tip, right? A man can respond greatly to a woman being more aggressive if it's not aggressive like all handsy. Don't be the big chick that's like really forward. I had a woman at a job one time sit on my lap at work. That shit was not funny. I should have reported her ass. Get your big ass up off my lap. I don't want you. But what I'm saying is men respond to verbals. You know, some of us be in our own zone not paying attention. I don't know how many times I've been out and a woman, and like she's like looking on, hey, do you know where the cucumbers are? I'm like, nah, I don't know where the cucumbers are. She's like, oh, this nigga. And she stormed off. I'm like, oh, she's trying to hit on me. Damn, I'm slow. I'm in my own world. I'm not thinking about options. So it happens, ladies, but look, it's not all about what you wear. Sometimes when you dress like that, the guys you catch, the guys really roaming. And they're always thinking about hooking up. They're always thinking about getting a girl. That's why they're hollering at you. I don't know. I'm not saying I know it all. I'm not saying I got the magic formula for everything. But it's just something to add to the mix, man. We talking about it, so why not give you the benefit of what I think I know? What I know worked for me and what I seen work for other people. All right? I'm going to jump over to my chat room, man. You guys have been great, man. Landon Game says he likes my videos. Landon Game, I'm glad you like my videos. I try to make more of them joints. Joy said, good point. Thank you, Joy. Damon Bivens. He says, I hate them niggas that try to cater towards females on social media while downing men as a whole. Right, man. I wish I could play my applause button. Can I try it? It's working. Damon, you right. I can't stand them dudes, man. It's hot in here, man. Y'all see, this is embarrassing. I'm sweating. All right? The guys on social media who think they get points by women by knocking men. Listen, fella. If she don't want you, she don't want you. If she's not interested in you, there is very little a man can say to a woman to make her interested if her interest isn't already piqued. All right? Already peaked. But the only thing you're doing, see, this is the game for those guys. Them guys who do that, this is what those guys need to know. If you're watching right now, I hope you're watching, because this video gonna be up forever till YouTube make me take it down, until they take it down, until YouTube crash or they sell a site. Listen. If you got to talk a woman into liking you, she don't like your ass. What she likes is what you do for her. What she likes is what you have, not you. Because no woman in the history of women have ever needed to be talked into liking a man or being interested in a man. That's not, women think with their attraction and with their hearts. They don't think with their brains about men they want to be with. That woman is making a conscious decision to kick it with you for a number of reasons at that point. Now, I'm not saying there's no thinking that ever is brought into the equation, but I'm saying women don't lead with that. In fact, no one does. So when you're trying to reason your way into some ass by catering to what you think she wants you to say or how you should be hating on brothers, I hate when brothers do that. Oh, I can't stand it. I don't know why men do that, girl. Hey, baby, I don't know why they do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they do that. That punk shit do not work. It don't. Only woman it works on is the woman who's out of options, whose back's against the wall. She's tired of being alone. She's like, I might as well kick it with this guy until something better come along. Hey, that's been my experience. That's what I've seen happen. All right? I could be wrong. Hey, you know, I'm not gonna say I know everything, but I know some things. I know a lot about a lot of things. So I know a little about a lot of things. I don't know everything about anything, but I know a little about a lot of shit. Okay. All right. Jump back over real quick. Joyce said kids should have dress codes. They gotta have dress codes. Y'all know the Eddie Murphy skit. I know Rob knows it. Where Eddie Murphy said he had to take the zero because he couldn't get him to go to the chalkboard. We know how guys are, man. Now, if you women are watching this and you don't know why Eddie Murphy said he couldn't get up and go to the chalkboard, you don't know guys too well. And I'm just saying, that's why we gotta have a dress code in schools. Come on, man. These women, these kids stormed that walkout. You should see the picture of the girls with their arms up. Oh, this is from Slut Walk. Hold on. Slut Walk in October 2011. These women are walking around with the word bitch on their arm and slut. Listen, man. Like someone said, I forgot who it was, there's equality here. Right? Guys get called names too. You got to rise above that shit. You really do. I know it's different. The weight of society is on a woman when a woman is labeled as hoe, right? I know it's different. I know it's not the same thing. I know, I understand. But you got to rise above words like that. And somebody bitter trying to get back at you. You really do. I wish I had a hotline number. Maybe somebody, excuse me. Somebody do me a favor, man. Hey, Chris, you ain't called up. Some of the guys look like hobos. You're right. Some of the guys do look like hobos. What is he, 12? Downrange film. My man, Neil. All right. Somebody hit me with a suicide prevention hotline or a bully hotline. Let me do my due diligence and put that shit out there for people who may be watching, who may watch this video at some point. If somebody could look that up, man, that'd be cool. And just put it in the chat and I'll say it over the air. Because we need to make sure that people in that situation, I don't want to make too much light of it. Like I was talking about bullying the other day and I was too light. I was talking about bullying yesterday about the shooters, and I had to call in and remind me, everybody not you, Tim. You were bullied or you were harassed or whatever, but you rose above it and you got your knuckles dirty a little bit. You had to do what you had to do, but that was you. Everybody's not built like that. Everybody's not that type of person. Some people have a different makeup. So here we go. If someone is harassing you or bullying you online or otherwise, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. 1-800-273-8255. Get help. Nothing wrong with asking for help. There is nothing wrong with asking for help. Ask for help. It takes a strong person to say, hey, you know what? This is a little bit too big for me. You know what I mean? This is too much for me. All right? That takes a strong person. It doesn't make you weak because you ask for help. All right? Right. Thank you, Aaron Carrier. Thank you, Aaron, for putting that up, man. And a bully hotline. Here goes the bully hotline. Dog Boat Show says you can call 1-800-420-1479. That's 1-800-420-1479. That's the bully hotline, all right? 2 different numbers. I'm sure either one you call can direct you to somebody who can give you an ear, man, and listen to what's going on to you, ladies or guys. Ladies or guys, all right? All right, man. Look, man, this was an excellent show, man. I had a good time doing it. I'm feeling great. I feel great not to be so tied to the news media, like the news cycle. Like I don't want to be talking about, I don't know, Martha Stewart's new book. I don't want to, I don't want to feel tied to whatever's going on in the news, right? I want topics, and since I do a show every day, I can just pick a topic that's, I think people want to hear about, we want to talk about. It don't have to be sensational. It could be, spanking. I want to do a story about spanking, parents spanking their children, how we discipline our kids. I want to be, what I'm saying? Like, we can mix it up. We can do some sensational stuff, but we don't have to do sensational topics to serve a purpose here on Tim Black at Night. All right? All right, guys. I had a call I lost. My bad. I didn't know you were over there. I got busy talking. Shout out to everybody that came through, man. Everybody, I appreciate you. This show ain't nothing. That's right, I said ain't. This show ain't nothing without you guys. You make this show good. You make the show fun. You make the show real. You make it relevant. It ain't about me. It's about we. That's what makes this show different than other shows you see on YouTube or on the net in general. I'm your man, Tim Black. Hit me up on Twitter at TheBartender. Come see me on Facebook at Speak On It Group. Add that group. I'll let you in. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna leave the negativity out. Just keep it real. No, we don't do racial insults. We don't do gender insults. We don't do that shit in my group. All right, that's not how we get down. We're there to be constructive and share ideas. We don't have to agree on everything. We don't bash each other and slam at each other. We don't need that. You got other groups for that. Go there and do that. Right? All right. I'll be here tomorrow. Same bad channel, same bad time. Let me go ahead and play this music and get on up out of here.
Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black.